Hi, my name is Stacy, and I'm a student just like you. I know how challenging it is to keep up with your readings. Did you know that there are technologies and strategies that can help you get the most out of your reading and studying time? In this video, I'll introduce you to some of my favorites. We'll see how matching a reading strategy with tools such as text-to-speech software, MP3 players, and smartphone applications can all help you understand, retain, and recall your material more effectively. Interested? Great! Let's start by going over the strategy first. It's called SQ3R, which stands for Survey, Question, Read, Record, and Review. It's simpler than it sounds. Survey means taking the time to look over the page or chapter before we start. Read any titles, subtitles, captions, and even summaries if there are any. Avoid the temptation to skip this step. These elements provide our brain with much needed context for the information coming our way. I then formulate questions to answer while reading. A good way to start is to turn the title into a question. This brings me to the first R, which is read. In this step, my goal is to read the text and find the answers to my question. I find that chunking my material gives me a chance to write small summaries. This is actually the second R, record. Finding and writing down answers to your original questions, along with small summaries, forces you to read actively, which ensures better understanding. Finally, the last step is review. Reviewing the notes you made in the previous stage serves as repetition, which is important for memorization. While SQ3R can be applied with a good old pen and paper, tools like text-to-speech software can facilitate the process. Like its name suggests, text-to-speech software transforms written text into spoken word. You can ask it to read all of your text, or only the titles and subtitles, while you're surveying. Some programs have a feature that will highlight each word of your text as it reads to you.
They differ significantly not only from one another but also from their native parentage counterparts.
This allows you to pause when you hear an important point, and quickly mark the key ideas using a variety of tools. Some applications offer sticky notes, on which you can record your questions, as well as colored highlighters that you can use to mark the answers. Finally, you can extract the highlights and notes into a new document. I use these to create cue cards by hand or using a presentation software, which I can then print. In fact, I even found cue card apps to download on my smartphone. Just like a regular stack of cue cards or flashcards, these apps can help you review information and test yourself. Ever heard of people who try to memorize information by listening to it while they sleep? Well, I don't know about that, but for some students, listening can be more effective than reading. In some cases, your required reading may already be available as an audiobook, but in most cases, you need to use text-to-speech software to transform your text into sound. Once you have an audio file, you can even listen to your readings on your MP3 player. The bottom line is that everyone learns differently, and you may need to experiment with different tools to find what works best for you. Using a strategy like SQ3R is a good foundation no matter which tools you choose. Check out our website for more tips. See you next time!